If you want to learn how to create graphics that look like this, this, and this for your YouTube videos, then you've come to the right place, my friend, so keep on watching. Hi friends, it's your girl Laressa, aka La to the R-E-S-S. Welcome back or welcome to the channel. If you are new here, this is a place on the internet where I help fellow real estate brothers and sisters keep it real estate. More importantly, I show you how to create effective content for your real estate business. And if you are interested in working with me privately behind the scenes, then consider partnering with me here at eXp Realty. So scan this code right over here to learn more. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how to create easy and simple graphics for your YouTube videos. This is really easy to do and it's super underrated. Now this is a great thing to add visual appeal, visual interest, and engagement to your videos and help you add some more branding or brand recognition to your videos to make you that real estate agent. So per usual, let's head over to Canva and we need to go up to the create a design here. And I typically just like to use presentation because typically our videos are going to be a 1920 by 1080 dimension. All right, now fair warning, you will need Canva Pro for this because the feature that we will need to export this with is to be able to download this as a PNG with a transparent background. But don't worry, scan this code here to try Canva Pro for 30 days free. Now for myself in particular, I like to have my graphics kind of to be in white. So to make it easier on me to see my graphics, I'm actually going to make this a different color. I'm just going to make it green for now. Now essentially this is really easy to do. All we need to do is go into elements and we are going to go into shapes here. And you can choose whatever kind of shape you like, but for this one, I kind of like these shapes down here, or this one here. So I'm going to click on this one. Let's make it like this. Now, essentially what I'm doing is I'm just having one block as my name and the other block as essentially my title. So I'm just going to go in and make this white. And then I'm going to duplicate this. So I'm going to click and drag. Something like that, but I'm going to make it a different color. So go ahead and use your brand colors. I'm going to send this back and you'll have something kind of like this. So make sure it's nice and neat. The corners line up here so it looks like one seamless shape. Now it'll look like that. Now typically the reason why we call these things lower thirds is because they live in the third of your video. So either somewhere in the top here or at the bottom in either of the corners. Now again, very simple. Let's just go in and grab text box. This your name. I'm actually gonna change this font here. But before I do, I'm just gonna duplicate that, make this your font, change the colors out, and then go in and just put your title. In this case, I'm just gonna paste this from my other screen and make the text smaller and white, just so there's just that nice branding there. And so there you go. We can do something like that. Probably make this a little bit smaller. Make sure the lines. Like that. And there you go. That's your name tag. Now you can keep it as simple as that, but if you want to go the extra mile and to add some even more oomph, what I typically like to do is actually add in some kind of QR code. Now in this case, if you have Linktree enables you to create a QR code based on your profile. So if you want to learn how to do that, then check out this video in the cards above or in the description box down below to learn how to use Linktree for real estate agents. Now I already have my QR code made. It's here in my brand kit. And so I'm just going to choose this one. And typically what I like to do is just size this down and do something like that. Make this a little bit smaller, like that. Now, ideally, we would want people to be watching our videos on a desktop or on TV, so that way they can use their mobile devices to scan that code. But I think it just adds a little bit of visual interest. And when I see a QR code, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna scan that. So that's kind of just my opinion there. But again, just make sure it's nicely in the lower third or in that corner. Now you can turn on your margins here, file, and go to where are you, view settings, and I have margins on here. You can kind of see it. You see that serrated line, dash line there, that's kind of your margins, and I like to have it on just to kind of see where I like it. But if you do want to make sure that it looks good in your videos, then what I recommend you to do is just to go in and take a screen capture of your video. And in this case, I'm just going to pull a thumbnail because this is actually what my videos look like. So if I were to just click on this and hit replace background, that's what that lower third would look like in comparison to my actual video. And you can do the same thing down here, and you can see that it looks relatively good. So you can just kind of clean this up, maybe push this a little bit more, and there you go. And you can kind of see that purple just a little bit, so I would just clean that up ever so slightly, just like that. So that's an easy and simple way to make your name tag. Are you enjoying this video so far? If you are, then subscribe, because you know I got the vibes, and share this video and give this video a thumbs up so I know to make more. And between you and me, if you scan this code here, you can get access to all of my free resources and download my free Canva templates. All right, so back to the video. Now here's what we're going to go to the next level is we're going to duplicate this page or just add page. Now this kind of graphic is perfect for, again, having your name, brand recognition, a QR code, and your contact information. Like this is what I recommend my fellow real estate brothers and sisters do. So if there's anything that you take from this video, make this graphic for your videos. It's going to be gorgeous. So let's go in. And we're going to go back into our elements here, and I'm just going to grab this square, and I'm just going to kind of size it like that. There you go. So it is in the lower third. Maybe make this a little bit smaller, kind of eyeball it. I'm going to make this purple. Now we can actually add a gradient to this if you like, ever so slightly. You see how there's these two sliders? If we click on that, it's going to open up this panel here, and we can go from solid color to gradient. Now if you have certain brand colors, this is a great thing to add those colors in, but also add a little bit more dimension rather than it just being a flat color, in my opinion. So I'm going to click on this one here. I'm just going to use this tool dropper, and I'm just going to pick up this purple here. It's a very subtle difference, but I mean, you do you. And you can also change the, I guess, the gradient direction, if you will. This might not be the best gradient to choose. If I made this a little bit lighter, you can kind of see that there. You can kind of see that difference there. But again, it adds dimension to it. So do with that what you will. And then in this case, I'm going to go in and grab a photo of myself. I'm going to grab me. We're going to click on this and make sure it's selected. We're going to go up to edit photo. Now again, you will need to have Canva Pro for this because we need to remove the background. Probably one of my favorite tools on Canva is this. Do you see that? So fast, so fast. So in this case, I'm actually going to flip myself. I'm going to go this way, and I'm going to size me down just like that, and I'm going to stick myself right here. Now actually I might make this a little bit smaller like that. Make myself a little bit bigger, you know, brand recognition, just like that. Probably move myself over here. Now, we're going to add in our contact information. So in this case, I would just grab a simple text box or just go T on your keyboard for text box. And then I would just put, you know, your name. And we can, in this case, I'm actually going to choose the alignment that way so it's aligned. And then just go in and add in your title. In this case, I'm just going to copy this over from my other page and fix this again. Oop, 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 oop. There we go. Fix that. So I would put, again, your title, your name, if you want to put in your contact information, highly recommend your cell number, your email, or in this case, I just put my KV Core website. So I'm actually going to make this text here a bit bold. I'm going to make it bigger. Something like that. So it is easy to read. And there you go. You have your contact information. Now on this side, I know I'm kind of in the way. but I'm going to put actually over here my QR code. So I'm just going to just click this, click and drag here. See that? In this case, I'm going to move this up because I'm in the corner and it's going to be really annoying. I'll move it back after we're done. So I'm going to just put this QR code like that. And then I'm going to add in, you can add in your logo, you can add in your brokerage logo in this case, but let's see if I have it here. I don't have it in this brand kit, so I'm just going to copy it over from this other page here because as you know, if you watch my videos, I always practice my designs before I teach you how to make them. So there is my EXP logo here. So this is one rendition of it. And I really like this graphic because you can put this in your videos. So if you're doing property tours or anything in that kind of fashion, this is a great thing to have as brand recognition. So people know that if this is your listing, they know exactly how to reach out to you. Now, this is great when you're doing your first kind of 30-second intro where you're saying, you know, your name, that you are this agent from this area, and you just have all your information pop up on screen. So that's really effective and really helpful if somebody is watching your video that they might, want to move to your area. They know exactly how to reach out to you. So this is convenience of information. So of course you do want to add your information into the description box of your YouTube video, but it's nice to have all your contact information right on screen. And again, having that QR code there, it just makes things so much easier. So highly recommend you create this graphic for your videos. It doesn't have to be property tours. You could literally use this in replacement for your name tag here, but I mean, you do you. So you let me know what you like best. This kind of graphic here or this simple graphic here. I kind of like page number 3. This one is really, really nice. So I hope you give this one a try. Now, the next couple of graphics that you can do are also really easy as well to make. So we're just going to go in and add another page. Now, if you have a TikTok handle or social media account or Instagram account or a website, you can go ahead and create a little pop-up graphic to tell people that you have this page. So in this case, I'm just going to go into shapes here. I'm going to grab this one. I'm going to make it something like that. And I'm going to put this right in the corner. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my color here. You can also, again, add that gradient. Now, here's a cool trick. If you like this gradient, you can click on here, click on this box, go up to here to copy style, click on that, and then go to your other page and just click on this, and it will paste over that exact gradient. But it will make your shape not that anymore. So we have to fix that, but that's okay. We can just fix the rounded corners there, and boom. So in this case, I am going to, let's see, actually, should I flip this? I kind of want to flip it. I'm going to flip the gradient. Kind of like that. And then, I lied. We're going to keep that way. And we're going to go into our text here, and we're just going to grab another text box. In this case, I would just put your social media handle. So in this case, I would put Instagram at Laressa. Yeah. Okay, follow. We might need to make this a little bit longer. Oop. Just like that. Okay. Should we keep it black or should we make it white? Let's see. White, and if it's a little bit hard to read, we can probably, there we go. There we go. Beautiful. Now you can keep it just like that, but I kind of like to add in some kind of emoji or some kind of icon. So I'm going to go back into elements and search for Instagram 3D. And I'm going to go see all here. And then I'm just going to choose this one here. Click on this one, and then, or you can actually use the Instagram one, but I don't know. I kind of like these ones. It's kind of cute. Just make it look like that. I might bring this just a bit down and make this bigger, like that. So there you go. So that's your other graphic there, and so that's what it would look like. I probably would just put that there, or you can make it a little bit smaller, kind of like that. There you go. See it there? You have your Instagram handle. Now, another one you can also do is creating your own watermarks. Sometimes you see people actually put their logo on their video and it just remains there the whole time. So in this case, I have my logo here. I'm going to go into, I have too many. I have way too many, but I have this one here. And so this is just a nice little watermark to have in the corner of your video. So again, having that added brand recognition. Now, again, for your logo, you will want to make sure that it already has a transparent background. So that's kind of what it will look like, you know, in your videos, kind of like right there. And so that's an easy thing to do. Now, another thing that I like to do is to also create some kind of subscribe button. Now, you don't have to make that from scratch. You can go into elements here and we can go into search subscribe, or YouTube subscribe button right there, and then you have a bunch to choose from. Now in this case, we can see which ones we can change colors. Now this one you can change the color because you can see this here. What about this one? This one you can also change the color. Okay, what about this one? This one, no, I think you only can change, yeah, not it. So I think I'm just gonna go with this one. And the nice thing is, well, this one is a pro element, but I mean, Canva Pro, 30 days free, you know the drill. So I'm gonna change the color here, and I'm gonna change this red to purple, just so I have that cohesive and consistent brand color. I might make this one a little bit bigger. There you go, you can see that. And so that's, you know, really good graphics to have. Now, here's an extra little bonus one if you wanna have a awesome call to action. Now again, the name of the game of YouTube is retention, but because we are in real estate and we want people to watch our videos, we also want to be able to send someone somewhere. Now in this case, I like to make a CTA and I like to make a little text notification kind of look. So kind of follow me on this. So I'm just gonna go to elements here. And we're gonna go back into shapes. I'm gonna grab this one. You know me, I always like the rounded corners, but I mean, you do you, you do you. I'm gonna make it this long rectangle, and I'm gonna make it white, like that. Okay, that's a little bit too big. Do that right there. Now we are going to essentially simulate a text, okay? So we're gonna go back into elements. We need to grab this same shape, not too, kind of like that. And we need to make the, what do you call it? The text emoticon, that look. So again, something like that. We might make this a little bit. Now I'm gonna make this my color here. We're gonna go back into elements. We're gonna look up, what would you call it? Text message bubble. This one, something like that. I don't like that black outline, but make it small, and we're gonna put it right on here, just like that. Okay, now we're gonna grab a text box and say, we're gonna do this like that. And I'm gonna make this in all caps and just go ahead and write message from you, like that, just like that. And then we need to grab another text box here, and we're just gonna say now, and we're gonna make this kind of like a gray color. Click on it and then choose, just like that right there. And I like to add a line here, so I'm gonna go L on my keyboard for line, and I'm just going to do that. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, then is this straight? Is this straight? Okay, it's straight now. Then I'm going to actually make this that gray color as well. Maybe an even lighter gray. You can skip this part. It's not really necessary, but I mean, for aesthetics, right? Yes. So I'm going to got that. And this is where you can put in your message. So in this case, again, call to action, your CTA. In this case, we can just go in. I'm going to just copy and paste this text here. Add in this text here. So there you go. Ready to kickstart your home buying journey? Yeah. Book a complimentary buyer consultation. Don't. I should have just did this. Like that. Or like this. There we go. There we go. Make it bigger. And then like that. Okay, so if you have some sort of link or some kind of call to action or a free guide, this is how you can direct people there. And in my case, because I am on a Mac computer, if I go Control Command Space, it opens up the emoji keyboard. So that's how I can put my emojis in there. Not sure how to do that. If you're on Microsoft, I'm sorry, I don't know how. But I would also, here in this case, I would highlight this and actually make this bold. So it's a little bit easier to read, because that's what you want people to do, is to book a call with you. So if you want to learn how to create a Calendly link and how to give your clients or potential clients the opportunity to book a call with you, then check out this video right over here, because I recently did a video on how to use Calendly for real estate agents. So highly recommend that you check that out. Now this one, it looks kind of, I'm going to just make this that. A bit smaller, but there you go. Make sure, I'm going to group this together and just make sure it is perfectly in center. Maybe probably make it a bit smaller, but that's how you create a text emoji. So again, you can create any kind of graphic that you want with this effect, okay? So again, we're not going to need this green screen effect. This is what we're doing is just downloading this as an image with a transparent background. But if you do want to learn how to create a custom subscribe button animation, check out this video here, how to make a custom animated YouTube subscribe button with Canva and CapCut. Just go to my channel, search for subscribe. It's this video here, and I show you how to create a animated subscribe button using a green screen effect. But in this case, we're not doing that today. We are just going to be downloading all of these images with a transparent background. The reason why I made it green is because I use white in my buttons and in my graphics, so it would be really hard for me to see what I'm creating if the background was white. So at this point, just go ahead and take a look at everything that you like. In this case, I am just going to download all of these images as a transparent background. So I'm going to go to the share button up here. We're going to click on download. We're going to go to change the file type. So we need to go from PDF to scroll down. You'll find PNG. Click that on and then toggle this on, transparent background. Again, it is a pro feature. And then we're going to download this directly to our desktop. And then I'm going to show you how you can use this in a video editing software like CapCut. All right, so here I have CapCut open. I am just going to click on new project here. And then it's going to take us into this window. Now, you want to import your video and you want to import the images that we just downloaded from Canva. So in this case, I'm just going to, let's see here. I'm just going to grab this raw footage that we are filming, import that, and then I am going to import again, and I'm going to go to my downloads here and grab all of these images that, actually, I'll just download this file here. Or this folder, I meant. And there you have the graphics inside there. Now you can see it has the transparent background, but we're gonna go back into all here. So I'm just gonna drag this piece of footage on here. And so graphics like this, and this is actually the intro of this video. So in this case, let's say, you know, I say my name somewhere over here. Welcome to the right place, my friend. Good job. So keep right here. Laressa. Okay, right here. But I already have my graphic there. But let's say I didn't have a graphic there, okay? Okay, this is just where I would put. I can either pull this down here. Let's go somewhere it's not. I don't have a CTA. See, you can pull it down here. Or if you didn't want to use this one, we can just delete that. Let's say we wanted to use this one here, the full lower third at the bottom here. You can see that this is what that looks like. I'm probably just going to turn off the sound for this track here, but you can see what that looks like. Looks pretty nice. Now you can have it just for the section of your video, just the intro, or like I said, if you have a property tour that is your listing, then you can very well just drag your entire graphic along your entire video, so it just stays there. So again, brand recognition, because people need to know that you are that real estate agent. Now you can do the same thing in terms of the, let's see here, is this my watermark? Yeah, this is my watermark. So you could, again, drag this across the entire video so people know that's your logo. And you can see that it just stays there. Really nice and simple. And then again, with this text here, I'll show you something fun that you can do. Because this is just a text, this is just a graphic. Because we are using CapCut in here, we can actually give it an animation if you want. So instead of it just popping up like this, boring, you can actually go here. So make sure you're already selected on here, go up to animate, and we can go in and choose a bunch of different animations here. So one that I really like is this one, shakedown, like that. And then to make it even more fun, we can go in and add a sound effect. So go over here to audio and go to sound effects. And here I have all my favorites listed because I starred them, but you can go in and search for something like a ding, or right here, this one, like that. And so we can drag that here. And if I give this here, you can see, there you go. You have an animation and you have a sound effect just using a graphic. So you don't necessarily have to do the green screen effect that I do with my other CTAs, like my subscribe buttons. You can very well do the same thing in this manner. So that is how you use your lower third graphics in a software like CapCut. Now, my friends, if you enjoyed this video, then you know what it is, you know what to do. Yeah, comment down below, #and_crew, so I know that you are a real one. As always, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up and to share it with your real estate besties. And if you are interested in learning how to create CTAs with the green screen effect that look like this right here, this is a CTA made with a green screen effect using Canva and CapCut. You can check out this video right over here. Right over here. So get ready to click. I clicked too soon. Get ready. So click, and 3, 2, 1, click. Woo!